So creativity, performance, the arts. How did the arts change my life? That was Todd Rundgren, by the way. Todd Rundgren came up with this quote. I found it in a PV magazine 35 years ago, and I kept the magazine ever since because it absolutely nails it. So the purpose of art is not just to put paintings on a wall. It's the purpose of art is not just to write pretty words in a paragraph. The purpose of art is none of that stuff. It's not to write beautiful music. It's to express yourself. The purpose of art is to express yourself, to express your truths, to live an alternative life than what was available to you. So art in itself, life is an art in itself. So music has been with me since I was 8 years old. And the idea of creating and finding my own way and finding, my people through music and all that. I don't know what, and I honestly say this, my life would be like if I did not find the arts. So it is not something like my life. I've taught music to thousands and thousands of people. I have no idea how many. It's been this is my 35th year of teaching. And each year, I teach lots of private lessons, groups, classes, workshops, all kinds of things. And I play music, I write music, I express myself, I continue learning about my craft. And it's not just music, it's poetry, it's philosophy, all of that stuff gets attached to it because of the arts. The arts is all the stuff for me that math wasn't. It's not the stuff, like, it is not something that you can quantify accurately. It is, but it was a superpower, and it's a language that allows you to think creatively. And if you can think creatively, that can be a recipe for a good life. Sure, there's bumps, but if I had not taken up the guitar, and if I had not taken it seriously, and if I did not have something, I have no idea. My life would be drastically different. In what way, I wouldn't know. So the arts, the idea of creating, because I was a musician, I gravitated towards poetry in my 20s and 30s. I've written books. I've written books on my teaching methods. I've written poetry books. I've written. I would consider any art, if I could try any art, if I had the time and had the guidance. I would try anything because it makes my life better. It brings out a piece of myself that just makes me. It just fulfills me. So I think people are looking for that also, because a lot of what do people want in this world? I don't think it's money. You need money. You need money, but what you really need is you want to contribute to something, to somebody else's life, and you want to contribute to the world, and you want to leave a legacy, and you want to do something that you don't have to necessarily be the center of attention, but you want to do something that you think counts. And that idea, not everybody has those ideas. I've been in rooms full of people that don't believe in art, that don't believe that one person can change the world. I'm not one of those. I think one person can change the world. And through all the arts, I started with music, but I fearlessly have gone into dance. I've fearlessly gone into poetry. When I say dance, I'm doing my own thing, and I'm teaching special needs communities how to not be self-conscious about themselves. I'm not talking about learning ballet. I'm not learning ballet. I'm not learning anything. Not that I'm opposed to any of it. I would love to if I had the time. So, but and it gives you a certain kind of fearlessness. I'm teaching these special needs communities, like, how do we jam? And it's like, how do we get through all the awkwardness of being a human being and worried about people are staring at us and all that dancing movement. That's like our gym class as musicians. Okay. The rhythmics of it all, the body motion, it's important. It's the way you live your life. You want to live your life in a way that is not, in other words, you want a life that you're not trying to run from. And for me, the arts, performing arts, visual arts, literary arts, dancing, all the arts, I think, are inseparable from my life and many others, probably maybe thousands of my friends. So that is what the arts has done for me. And I try to pass it on, and that's going to be my legacy. It's not going to be numbers. It's not going to be fast times in a race, or how heavy I'm lifting or whatever. None of that. I'm sharing what I know. I'm doing the best I can with what I got, and sharing the arts, and the arts. That's the best thing in the world. Thank you.